Get ready, Emmerdale fans, because things are about to get seriously intense in the Dales. We all know and love the Dingle family. They're a force of nature, a loyal, messy, and fiercely protective clan. But what happens when that loyalty is tested? What happens when one of their own makes a mistake so big it threatens to tear the whole family apart? We've got the inside scoop, and trust us, this is a storyline you won't want to miss. A monumental showdown is on the horizon, and it's all centered around the one and only Moira Dingle. The pressure cooker, life on the farm. Moira's life has never been easy. She's a tough, no-nonsense farmer who's seen more than her fair share of heartbreak. She's a survivor, a fighter, and someone who will do anything to protect her home and her family. And right now, she's facing her biggest challenge yet. The Tate family, as we know, are relentless. They're circling like vultures, trying to pressure Moira into selling her farm, the very heart of her world. Imagine the stress, the sleepless nights, the constant anxiety of knowing everything you've built could be ripped away from you. That's the reality Moira is living in right now. The tension reaches a fever pitch when her farm is broken into. In a moment of sheer panic and desperation, Moira jumps to conclusions. She's convinced the Tates are behind it, and she's ready to go to war to protect her land. We've all been there, right? That moment when you're pushed to your absolute limit and your emotions take over. You stop thinking and you start reacting. And that's exactly what happens to Moira. The punch that changes everything. In a fit of righteous fury, Moira goes to confront Joe Tate. She's not looking for a conversation, she's looking for a fight. She throws a punch, a wild, emotional swing meant for her enemy. But in a tragic twist of fate, that punch doesn't connect with Joe. Instead, it lands squarely on someone completely innocent, Lydia Dingle. This isn't just a mistake, it's a disaster, and it's the ripple effect of this one moment that is going to send shockwaves through the entire Dingle family. Natalie J. Robb, the brilliant actress who brings Moira to life, shared some fascinating insights into this pivotal moment. She explained that while Moira's actions were driven by panic, the true drama unfolds in the aftermath. Obviously, Moira doesn't handle it in the best way, Robb explained, but Sam knows that she hasn't deliberately done it to Lydia. So if Sam understands it wasn't intentional, why does this become a full-blown family war? A betrayal of trust. Cain's dangerous game. The problem isn't just the punch, it's what happens next. The real wedge is driven between the family by the one person who should have been a peacemaker, Cain Dingle. Cain, in his typically misguided and protective way, tries to fix the problem. He threatens Lydia, telling her not to press charges. He thinks he's helping, but he's actually making everything 100 times worse. When Sam and Lydia discover this betrayal, it becomes a deeply personal issue. It's not just about a punch anymore. It's about a lack of trust and a chilling display of intimidation. Robb goes on to describe the tense dynamic. Sam doesn't like the fact that Lydia was threatened and Moira is saying to Cain, "You didn't threaten her, did you?" And he's like, "No, not at all." We all know that moment, the transparent lie, the desperate attempt to cover up a bad decision. It's a classic Cain move, and it's what truly sets this feud in motion. What makes this storyline so compelling is that everyone has a point. Moira was wrong to throw the punch, but she was acting out of fear. Cain was wrong to threaten Lydia, but he was trying to protect his wife. Sam and Lydia are completely justified in feeling hurt and betrayed. It's a complicated emotional mess, and there's no easy fix. The family divide, taking sides. As a result of Cain's actions, the Dingle family is now divided. It just makes things worse, Robb revealed. Sam and Lydia are not talking to Cain and Moira at the moment. This isn't a small disagreement, this is a genuine rift. The family unit, once so solid, is now fractured. Moira, for her part, is desperate to mend the fences. She sees the danger of a long-term feud. She's desperately trying to encourage Cain to eat humble pie and say sorry and sort it out. Robb shared. But as we all know, getting Cain to admit he was wrong is like trying to get a bear to wear a tiny hat. It's not going to happen easily. This is where the high-stakes drama truly begins. Will Cain be able to swallow his pride? Will Sam and Lydia be able to forgive them? Or will this one incident tear the Dingle family apart for good? Why we're so invested? This storyline resonates so deeply with us because it's so relatable. Family dynamics are messy, complicated, and often painful. We've all had those moments where a misunderstanding or a bad decision causes a rift.